Evolution of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog makes his first appearance in the TV show Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog as the main protagonist, voiced by Jaleel White. Here, he appears as an anthropomorphic teenage hedgehog with blue fur, peach skin, 3 quills on the back of his head, and 2 spines protruding from his back, wearing hyper-friction-resistant red sneakers and also a pair of white gloves. Sonic enjoys to move at super speed and cannot stand moving slowly. Additionally, he is not only quick on his feet but is quick-witted too. He is very compassionate and always ready to help good people, and he is also known for loving risky things and putting himself in danger. In the show, he is known as a world-famous freedom fighter who lives and travels on his home planet Mobius with his best fox friend, Tails, and regularly opposes the main antagonist, an evil mad scientist, Dr. Robotnik, and other villains. Next, Sonic appears in the TV show Sonic the Hedgehog, again as the main protagonist, voiced by Jaleel White as an adult and Tama Y as a child. Here, in addition to his original look, he also sometimes wears a watch on his wrist or a brown backpack on his back. He is equipped with several gadgets, such as his sneakers with an anti-gravity function that allows him to stick to ceilings and also to slowly fall to the ground when falling from high up. In the story, Sonic lived in Mobitropolis with Princess Sally and the future Not-Whole freedom fighters during their childhood until Dr. Robotnik invaded the kingdom, enslaved the people with the roboticization technology, and took control of Mobius. Britain Sonic and his friends managing to escape the tyrant by fleeing to Not-Whole Village in the Great Forest. Together with Sonic, the heroes formed the Freedom Fighters and began a 10-year-long battle with the Doctor to take back their planet, with Sonic being one of the main leaders and their primary agent. Sonic comes next in the 1996 Christmas special, Sonic Christmas Blast, as the central character, voiced by Jaleel White. In the story, Sonic rescues the real Santa Claus, takes back all the stolen gifts, and delivers them to all the good people of Mobius after Dr. Robotnik captured Santa Claus and taken over his job, posing as Robotnik Claus, to have everyone on Mobius give him all of the gifts. In the 1996 2-part anime of the same name, Sonic the Hedgehog appears yet again as the leading hero, voiced by Martin Burke. In the series, Sonic was called out by the president to meet his greatest challenge, to save planet freedom from certain destruction. Over the course of his adventure, Sonic had to face the fearsome Metal Robotnik, but was later tricked into creating his most powerful opponent to date, Hyper Metal Sonic. In the ensuing battle with his robotic counterpart, Sonic was put in a race against time to not only save the president's daughter, Sarah, but also to stop Dr. Robotnik and Hyper Metal Sonic from completely destroying the land of the sky. Next, Sonic makes a cameo appearance in the 1996 movie Jingle All the Way, in a scene with a large parade of cartoon characters and mascots, featuring Sonic in a few shots, marching in the parade. Sonic appears in the TV show Sonic Underground as one of the main characters, voiced by Jaleel White. In the show, he is a big fan of chili dogs, causing him to be a bit overweight. He also has hydrophobia, being terrified of water as he cannot swim. Additionally, he wears anti-gravity sneakers that allow him to hover over the ground while running, as opposed to the original sticking to the ceiling. Here, Sonic has 2 siblings, Sonia and Manic, that are collectively part of a royal family who were forced to separate from their mother, Queen Alina, after Dr. Robotnik took over Mobius due to a prophecy told by the Oracle of Delphius. Along the way, Sonic and his siblings encounter other resistance groups against Robotnik and powerful artifacts that could destroy the world while searching for their lost mother. The 3 siblings have enchanted medallions that transform not only into musical instruments, but also into weapons, with Sonic's being an electric guitar and a laser rifle. Aside from doing battle with Robotnik, with their medallions in instrument form, the trio perform as their underground rock band, the Sonic Underground, in which Sonic is the lead singer. Next, the animated TV show Sonic X features Sonic as one of the main protagonists, voiced by Jason Griffith. In the show, after a conflict with Eggman, Sonic was transported along with his friends by chaos control from their home planet to an alternate planet, Earth, where they met a 12-year-old boy named Christopher Thorndike, who helped Sonic and his friends to take on Eggman while trying to retrieve all 7 Chaos Emeralds so that they would return home. After many adventures, Sonic eventually returned home, where he would save his universe from the Meta-Rex, an alien race of cyborgs that was a threat to the safety of the entire galaxy. Sonic appears in the first 3D animated short, Sonic Might of the Werehog, as one of the main characters, voiced by Jason Griffith. In the short, Sonic and his friend, Chip, enter a haunted house that is haunted by 3 ghosts, 2 of which, Sue and Do, are trying to win the affection of a third, La, by photographing the expressions of people they have scared. However, the ghosts did not expect the brave Sonic to be a werehog, which is his werewolf-like form, in which he loses his speed in exchange for incredible strength and stretchable arms. Also, in this form, Sonic resembles a real werewolf, with his fingernails becoming claws and teeth becoming fangs. Likewise, his peach skin is now pale blue, while his fur grows into a dark blue coat. His shoes become dark red with a gray metal strip with 3 spikes on each top surface and 18 small metal spikes on the bottom of each sole. Sonic makes several cameo appearances in the 2012 animated movie, Wreck-It Ralph, such as in public service announcements around the game's central station, where he reminds the crowd to stay safe when outside of their own game, because characters that die elsewhere do not regenerate. Also, during his free time, Sonic is often seen hanging out around the Hub and other games such as Fix-It, Felix Jr. during the 30th anniversary party. Sonic reappears in the CGI animated TV show Sonic Boom as the main protagonist, voiced by Roger Craig Smith. In the show, his look was redesigned. Unlike most incarnations, the Sonic Boom version of Sonic has blue furred arms and a brown neckerchief around his neck and athletic sports tape on his wrists and shoes. Additionally, he occasionally wears his communicator on the wrist. In the Sonic Boom franchise, Sonic is the leader of Team Sonic, a group of heroes who protect Seaside Island and the Earth at large from Dr. Eggman and his legion of robots, as well as other villains and hostile beings. Although initially he tends to be a bit reserved, relationship-wise, the many challenges Sonic faced during his battles taught him the importance of teamwork, and he has since grown into a capable and admirable teammate and leader. The animated TV show Sonic Mania Adventures depicts Sonic as one of the main characters, with no dialogue throughout the story. In the story, Sonic is back in his dimension, and after discovering that Eggman is again trying to collect the Chaos Emeralds and already has 4 of them, together with his friends, he is fighting back against the evil plans of Eggman. Sonic returns in the 2018 animated movie Ralph Breaks the Internet, making several appearances, such as, towards the beginning of the movie, Sonic can be seen standing near where Litwalk plugs in the Wi-Fi, talking to some of the Sugar Rush citizens. After that, Sonic tells Ralph what the internet is. Later on, Sonic is seen among the members of Zangief's book club and also in a group gathering that Ralph hosted in his own game during the weekend. Sonic makes his next appearance in the animated TV show OK K.O. Let's Be Heroes in the crossover episode Let's Meet Sonic, as one of the main characters, voiced by Roger Craig Smith. In the episode, Sonic and his fox friend, Tails, visit the Lakewood Plaza, where they team up with K.O. to save the day by helping him throughout the story. Sonic appears next in the 2020 movie Sonic the Hedgehog as the central hero, voiced by Ben Schwartz. Here, his overall look remains the same, but now he's more realistic, and his eyes glow blue whenever he utilizes his chaos energy powers. During the movie, after being forced to escape to Earth by those wanting his power, Sonic remained hidden for 10 years until he accidentally made his presence known, becoming the target of the evil Dr. Robotnik. However, thanks to the help of Tom Wachowski, Sonic managed to defeat and banish Dr. Robotnik from Earth, and then establish himself a better life with the Wachowski family. Then, Sonic makes a few cameo appearances in the 2021 movie Petrov's Flu, during the scenes where Petrov's son attends a New Year's Eve party dressed in a Sonic costume, and later when Petrov and his son pass the costume's head back and forth like a ball. Sonic reappears in the 2022 movie sequel Sonic the Hedgehog 2, again as the main protagonist in the story, voiced by Ben Schwartz. Here, 8 months after the first movie, Sonic tries starting a superhero career by using his powers to help the public as a vigilante to little success, and soon he learns about the Doctor's return, but now with a super strong red Echidna warrior named Knuckles, looking for the Master Emerald, ancient relic, that allows its possessor to bend reality to their will. As a result, Sonic teams up with his new fox friend Tails and goes on a journey to stop Dr. Robotnik, during which he unexpectedly befriends Knuckles. Then, after successfully defeating Robotnik, Sonic forms a new order with Tails and Knuckles to protect the Master Emerald from evil and signifies it with their power bump to mark their vow. At the end, Sonic promotes Tails and Knuckles as his two sidekicks on his adventures, warning them that if the next big thing in their lives is likely just around the corner, then the team will be ready for it, to which Tails, Knuckles, and the Wachowskis agree to be prepared. The 2022 animated movie Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers, features Sonic several times throughout the story, voiced by Tim Robinson. First, Sonic can be seen in his original, discarded 2020 movie design at FanCon under the name of Ugly Sonic. The original fan backlash of the design is referenced when he says, "The internet saw my human teeth and burned the place down." Chip and Dale become uncomfortable with the close-ups of his teeth. Then, after Ugly Sonic was offered to star in a reality show with the FBI called Ugly Sonic Uglier Crimes, he and the FBI later helped Chip and Dale capture a transformed Sweet Pete by distracting Pete. Sonic makes his next appearance in the animated TV show Sonic Prime as one of the leading characters, voiced by Devin Mack. In the story, completely unaware of Dr. Eggman's latest plan, Sonic and his friends go on a journey to find a mysterious object known as the Paradox Prism. While trying to keep the prism from falling into Eggman's hands, Sonic accidentally breaks it to pieces and disappears. Later, he awakes to find himself in a multiverse, suffering from short-term amnesia and meeting doppelgangers that are not the ones he once knew. Luckily, his search for the lost pieces is assisted by a doppelganger named Nine, who grants him special technology beyond his imagination. Trapped in the Shatterverse, Sonic finds himself traveling from dimension to dimension, correcting things that once went wrong and hoping each time that reassembling the prism will take him home. Along the way, he and his new friends learn the importance and consequences of trust, especially when Nine plans to use the prism for his own purposes. Next, Sonic makes a guest appearance in the 2024 animated TV show. Knuckles, voiced by Ben Schwartz. He can be seen in the first half of the first episode, the warrior spending his time with Knuckles in Green Hills and giving him advice on how to live a new peaceful life after defeating Dr. Robotnik, with which Knuckles struggles due to his warrior lifestyle. Sonic makes his following appearance in the 2024 animated sequel movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, among the central hero characters, voiced by Ben Schwartz. In the movie, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles face a powerful and mysterious new enemy, Shadow the Hedgehog. As a result, the trio forms an unlikely alliance with Dr. Robotnik in hopes of stopping Shadow and protecting the planet.